Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story Nomad, episode 11 with me, Sid. And last episode we made this splendiferous thing. I mean, we cannibalised a lot of it, but we reassembled it from stuff. We've got various things growing over here. None of this is even close to ripe right now. That's got 130 hours. These are all dead. Those are 5 hours in-game. Not sure whether that's till... Oh, hello. Till next thing. We've got some fish over there, and we have got some unwelcome guests, I would say. I'm going to go and kill them, because I think we need to get a little bit more adventurous. Oh god, they jump at you. Okay, well that's entertaining to know. Let's harvest these guys up, see what they've got for me. Rock walker, a bone and a human skull, and another rock walker. Some rot and another human skull. You don't get a lot out of them, but what you do get is human skulls. I don't know. Do they have any actual application? Rock walkers, blah blah blah, storable thing. Yeah, they're not actually going to do anything. Oh, have I inadvertently? It's alright. I obviously managed to... Oops, hello. Where's my other fishy? There were 3 fish, and something glitchy. Anyway, plans for today, because I have actually moved everything out of FOB Alpha. That is now... well, I haven't moved everything out. I mean, there's still stuff here. It is for all intents and purposes empty, other than a couple of torches. The cellar is still there. We've still got a bed and another torch holder here. So should we die, or should we need to come back here, we've always got this little place to go. And we can perhaps just warn off any potential interlopers with a bit of human skullage, just to, say, stay away. Food, however, is not looking great, which is why I'm annoyed about losing that fish. Because, I could have used that fish. But we'll cook the bit of fish we've got. I should have a rot somewhere. Let's put that away. I should also have bones. We'll pop the fish in there. It's not going to go a long way, but we can cook that up. Now, I am not sure whether this will burn. We'll find out when I light up the forge. There's only one way to find out, and that's do it. But yeah, we've got lots of storage in here. It's a bit cluttered at the moment and not sorted. We've got on this floor we've got our bed. We've got spare armor. I do need to get glass for this lot, and more storage. And then on the top we've got the chimney, which is blocked, so if it does rain it can't put the fire out. We've got a little central thing with a light, and yeah, everything's good. In theory, we can stick more storage up here as well, so, it's not all bad. Right, but what we need to do is take that out. Let's not waste that last bit of thing. We'll take you. You've got 5 days, you have got 2 days, so we'll eat that up. And we'll eat some of this. We shall place down our thing, grab this, pick you back up again, and we are going to... Oh, doesn't like arm stance. Okay. Armor stance stays then. Today an important lesson was learned, and that is that you can't tent bag armor stance. You can be the guard instead. So, armed with that, we are going to take that off our back, and we are going to take... No. We're going to take that out of the boat. Oh, no. Come on. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, isn't it? I want to pick you up. And then we can go like that. So we shouldn't be interfered with by that particular viewpoint. And we are going to head out over to this coast. I want to try and explore west a little bit. We still need to find line bearing stone, and I could do with finding an area with a reasonable amount of normal animals in it to think. I'm just interested, what is my hunger rate? It's 103, so it's not actually significantly bad for carrying that boat on the back, which is good. It is a good thing. Once we put it down, I'll check what that is again. That might just be the base hunger rate for having a chest on my back. In which case, we may want to, while we are, I'm not going to bother with the rabbit. There's just not enough meat and leather on them to justify that. More copper. We will, there's a rock looping thingy, we will come back and grab a lot of this copper that we've found when we come back for the crops, but that's not going to be for a few days. We want to get out and explore. I also want to just sit there and take the opportunity to say that this is going to be the last episode of Nomad for a couple of weeks. Well, 3 weeks realistically, because I am going to be on my jollies. So I've got as usual, I've got a little holiday series planned, which will just run for the 10 days while I'm away in Tunisia. Yep, giving Tunisia another shot at me. But I'll get some of these. Better than nothing. How many do I want? I don't know. I'll take another couple of bushels worth. It's not like I'm carrying a lot of food, so probably important to keep our food levels up a little bit. So we will get the boat down. We'll 8 of 9, no. And we'll head off to the west and see what the world's got over there. I think once we've done a little bit of exploring that direction, I will get my pro pick out for that as well, because I think we probably, well, not probably, we really do need to start pro picking properly. Yeah, just go straight west, I think. Get you, and Oh. Control and right click. There we go. And then I need to put down. Hang on. I need to put down my thing. Get the ore. Pick you back up again. Put you back where you belong. And that's the no. What am I doing wrong here? There. And let's head over this way. I'll be back in a short while. Okay, we've set up shop just over here on this little island. Oh, speaking of little things, there's a cat outside wishing to come in. Because there's a ruin over there, and this is much as good a place as any to start setting up and just hunting around. I thought, did I see something big and brown moving over there? No, just trees. So I think we'll swim across. I'm not going to faff around with the boat everywhere for this, just for this ruin. We'll check this out. I'm probably get a pro pick and just do a sample in the area as well, see what we've got, but it's still andesite rock by the looks of it, so we're not getting our limestone or flux bearing rock. It's limestone bearing rock, isn't it? Is the actual thing we are after. I don't know what this ruin is. I think it might be a dungeon ruin, in which case it's not my favourite kind of ruin at this stage because I'm still a little bit under equipped. And there's something going on down there which may or may not be fun. Can't tell with all the fog. Yeah, it is a dungeon ruin, which is not something I really, well, let's have a look how deep it is for starters. It's quite deep looking at that. So what we can do is we can mark you up with a dungeon. That might be a little ruin over there as well. That could be something. That could be something. There's several somethings about, but let's just quickly, what are you, a food vessel? Well, we'll take it. And I'll have a look, see if I can, you know what, let's just do this. There's normally a few other vessels around these. Just got to hunt around for them. They're often underneath it though, which is the downside. But we'll have that bony soil, just because it would be wrong not to. So forage vessel, we'll come back to you in a second. Don't like those, don't like bee-nades. Tools. There's a couple of books as well, and a copper scythe, which is, I suppose, better than a kick in the face. So, got a little bit out of it, not a huge amount, but a little bit. And these sunflowers are ripe, so we'll have that because sunflower grain is long lasting. as I recall. A little bit of flax. You are stage 8 of 9. There's a chance you'll drop something. We'll take a chance on it. Am I full on sticks again? I am. I did see some flax over this way. What will? Those sunflowers are nowhere near. We'll have those. That's probably enough of grain. If I get much more, I mean, we'll grab the seeds from those, grab that, and I'm going to just push on and just have a look to see if I can see any more of those ruins further in. I'm also going to let a small cat in the door because otherwise he's just going to sit there and be meowing at the door for ages. How much grain did I get there? 4. Not a huge amount. Still, we'll grab these mushes as well because food is going to be important. That's a boat on. I'd rather not have to deal with a boat on. Especially not when you can't see the damn things. Where are you? Oh, God. That's why we don't like boat on. 360 no scope experts. Right, let's position myself where he can't get me, because they position themselves where they're best placed to shoot at you. Which is why they run away from you. They're not running away because they're scared. They're running away because they want to optimize their attack vectors. That's the code. So yeah, anybody who thinks that Bowthorn is scared of them, they're not. They're just trying to get a better angle. Right, where was I going? I thought there was something there or there. They might just be caves, of course, and we suppose we have to be aware that we could also be in wolf and bear territory, so let's be a little bit cautious. I don't think, if it is a ruin, I don't think it's anything big. Yeah, actually, I'll be brutally honest, my suspicion is it's a red herring. I don't think it is a ruin. I think it's going to be more of a cave entrance or something like that. Well, not a cave, because cave entrances appear in white, but something along those lines. Yeah, that's gravel, look. That bit there. Just there. And then up this way was the other direction. I thought there might be something, and I really can't tell from here. Granite. So yeah, not red clay. We can go and punch it, mark it on the map, I suppose. What I really could use is some fire clay, I think. And I really should go back and get my pro pick. I think that's the look at that tower, isn't it lovely? Just sat down there looking all badass. Oh, that is not nice. No, I don't. I think that's gravel. In fact, look there. There's gravel again. Okay. So we'll pro pick the area. I'll sort myself out some meals because I've got enough to make myself a crock of some kind of mushroom and probably mushroom and something. Don't know. We can do porridge with mushrooms or something like that. Porridge with fruit. That will... Yeah, should I grab a little bit of peat for cooking? Maybe. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Saves me killing trees every time I need to cook something, doesn't it? I can break this shovel and I can move on to actually using a proper shovel. So I've got 2 or 3 copper shovels now. I'm going to grab a bit of this and then I'll be back in a moment. Alright, while that's cooking, no. Yeah, that's fine. What did I pick up then? An axe. Yeah, I need more storage. always with the more storage. Find my seeds. There's some seeds. Just want to put all my seeds in one place. And I've still got that fat should I ever get really desperate for food. You're just a book, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. Put all my seeds in there. So I've got a little bit of that, got a little bit of you. We've got a digging book with 25 experience. Level 2, that's good. We can think. What are you? You are metalworking. Level 2 in metalworking skill. Wasn't there another? Or am I just being greedy? I think I've been greedy. Now, what did I do with my... I do need to actually sort out my chests so they make sense, but should have had some copper, shouldn't I? Didn't I? Maybe I put it away. Okay, so we'll get a crock. Get you. Come in there. We'll pop you in there, and we're going to go... I haven't got enough to make a... Oh, I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there, and then we'll grab another crock. Now, what I really do need to do is find... So I think... Let me just have a look, because... Clay oven. Created with clay forming. Now, it used to be with fire clay. I wonder... Let's just check this. Can't do it. Oh, hello. Well, it's not. It's not with red clay. That much is certain. I've got fire clay, but I don't think it's anywhere near enough to do that. It has to be fire clay, doesn't it? I've got a little tiny amount. But the question is how. Well, I don't think 10 is enough to make a clay oven. I think that's a fact that we're going to have to live with. So there you go. We'll take you out, and I shall put all of that away in there. That can stay with me. I need to just basically put my stuff away now, which could be easier said than done, because I've still got to find everything. I think a session doing some cleanup would not be amiss. Dump those in there, that's there, that's there, that's there. Oh, I should have. I got somewhere where I've got my flax fibres. Maybe. I know I've got flax fibres. Well, I had flax fibres. Am I blind? Am I missing it completely? There's some seeds in there. I suppose we should sort that out as well. There you go, flax fibres. I knew I had some. While I'm at it, that can go in there. I'll dump half of those in there just so I'm not getting filled up with things. And we have a stiletto. Oh, that's probably what I picked up off the shelf. Right, well, what time is it? 5 o'clock at night. My gut feeling is that we should head south in the boat and grab this. So we'll clear that. We'll grab our tent. And we shall put our oar in that hand there, and we'll get in and we'll head this direction. Oh, I should probably eat as well. So I will see you in a little while. Alright, we've made another stop, and we have stopped here because look what I found. Certain bits of it might be a little bit more than I'm ready to chew. I like to say the saw blade locust, but then down here there's a river heading inland, so I think we've got quite a interesting spot to explore here. I just need to bring my let's go and get my boat in, and we'll park it in the shadow of this. Stick that in there. I think everything else, I'm going to leave the leave that there just so we've got it. I'll keep the pro pick. Those will turn into cordage, which I should have somewhere. That log can stay here. That and that can come with me. The pro pick can come with me. I'm just going to eat these bits of grain just because they're kind of cluttering up my inventory. And yeah, there's a bit of copper here as well, so we can probably grab that in the I really do need to sort out the chest so the right things are in the right places, because clearly having the metals near the forge would be a really good idea. I might actually put the forge on the roof as well. That's something that could be a consideration. However, yeah, we've got a trader. There's a couple of ruins actually, and there was actually a small bit of ruinage over here as well, which we might as well just go and quickly investigate, although it's not the fun ruin that is the Hooferator. No, I don't think there's anything there. I'm certainly not going to waste time digging that up when there's better ruins to play with. I mean, obviously it's a better ruin, but it's also better ruins. It's a better ruin from the better ruins mod. Yeah, that kind of all makes sense. That looks like the forest ruin to me. Carrots. Take them. Yeah, my GPU's having a little bit of a hissy fit, but not too much. Just a little. Something's causing it to warm up. What are you? Quartz. Yeah, there's definitely something. Definitely a lot of activity. You are a building materials trader, and you are selling. You're selling fire bricks, which can be used to make bloomeries. Now I can buy them. You've got 5 and they're 2 gears each. I may be back for those. But right now, I think we need to investigate this small ruin. This is... oh, this is actually not that small a ruin. This is the church. This is my home on the Rusty Gears server. Well, my original, it's not now. It's where I originally settled my first hobo home. This is the slightly more worn, damaged version, but it should have the hidden thing underneath it. What have you got in your clothes? We'll take them. What's that? I have no idea what that is, but it's a thing. We'll have the definitely have the glass. We'll I think I might actually dig this out just so I can have a good look in and around, but this might be a case of starting here. And now what is... can't move for the bell. Okay, well, we've got another thing. We've got a copper hammer, that's always pleasant, and a pearl necklace, which I don't think it's sold by, but not bought by, which is, yeah. I think that is just gravel. I don't think that's anything, but we'll check it. We'll grab that. Ooh, what have we got there? And we'll take the cooking pot as well, just because we can. Need to probably dig out these out just to make sure, and that's it, my shovel's gone. Now, if I remember rightly, there's probably something unpleasant down here, so oh yes, not a particularly nasty beastie, but what we got? A bit of ruin, some stuff, gears, that'll come in handy. I don't think they're going to be particularly useful to me. Oh! So let's use the old 7 days to die strategy. Ooh, you get. What are you? Are you a... No, you're not a two-headed because you died too easily. You are a dead tainted one. You can see how much bigger these drifters are with this mod. We got a gear off of that. Right, let's have a look. A law book. Read it now, don't need it anymore. Good, more fabric, more fabric. You got to remember that these are first and foremost. Oh, vintage beef, that's handy. We'll take those just because. Not seeing any more books in that lot. Copper Pro Pick, we'll take the rot as well. We might as well take that. What is there? Right, so what I might as well do is, you are a survivor cloak, don't like it. Miner pants, no. Tattered tunic, can't imagine why I would want that, but that gives me some bandages which stacks with those, so that's handy. Have you Forlorn Hope belt? Not bothered. Markety cape? Not bothered. Forlorn Hope sash? Really not bothered. So that's all good. I might grab that. I do like those. They give off a nice blue light. And I think the deformed human skull is, yeah, it's not really useful for anything. I think we've got 2. Nope, run. Because then we've got a whole load of torch holders down here. We've definitely got an iron door, which we'll have. And then there should be a bunch of torch holders. Don't really want that table, but you know. If you're going to force me to pick it up. Collapsed chest with a bit of fat in it. I'm going to have to start getting selective, aren't I? I can't put those away though. I've got a merchant amulet. What if anything? It is bought by. Okay, so that's something we might want to keep. We can get grass. That's a thing. We can throw the rot in there temporarily. Anything in here I want? Apart from the vessel? Probably not. We'll take your gears. Reindeer herd trousers. I like them more than that. They're going to need a repair though. Not keen on the lackey shirt. A piece of straw. I think that just goes in your mouth, doesn't it, or something? Yeah. Do I really want a piece of straw? Probably not. Now I think there's one more. Yep. With a heavy belt. I think I'll carve that as well. Shape doesn't give leather, but there you go. So, is there anything else in here I want? I mean, I kind of haven't got the space to get fancy with that. Is there anything I don't want? Yeah, that's probably the best distribution, I think. I mean, the banners, and like this sign is nice, but we'll definitely take the gears. The barber's mantle we can slice up. Don't think you get purchased by. You're purchased by. Okay, hang on a second then. Let me just. I don't think. Let's see. Can I slice you up? You can't. You are not particularly useful. Hang on. I'm kind of screwing up here now. You are sold by. So, but you are purchased by, and you are just useless to anybody. Copper knife in exchange for that. That seems like a perfectly good trade. And the vessel in exchange for those, because that has no real value. And I don't think anything else down here has any significant? I mean, owl chests. Oh, hello. Gears. Armor pieces. Yeah. They're sold by. Farmer's Blueprint. What are you used for? Let's put you in there. We'll take you because it's not like you're something I can get all the time. I've got an anvil mould. I don't really need a planter. I don't really. I would like that though. I don't really want that. Nope, I don't want that. Don't want that dirt. Let's just try and get out of that, shall we? And I appear to have picked up the torches, so that's all good. And other than that, well, we can mark you as a done ruin now, because I've kind of done you. I am still curious as to what that, my god, the GPU fan is having a proper hissy fit. That is gravel, yeah, I can see it there, look. So, we've got gears, which will allow me to buy fire bricks. I might do that because I haven't found fire clay yet. I'd like fire clay, to be honest. But for now, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just seems to make sense to me. We'll go and put this away. I also want to have a look at my skills and see how long I've been recording, but I suspect we're going to be dealing... Get. I'm not going to play. Oh god, what is your problem, mate? I was minding my own business, and you come along, start making trouble. Well, that will teach you, won't it? Don't make trouble. Right, let me go and get myself set up a little bit, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, yeah, we've been going for about 45 minutes. I think we're going to call it here. We've done a little bit of the ruin raiding. If I can just get my interface back up, we've done that. Don't think that's a ruin. That could be a small ruin, but if it is, it's a very small ruin. Next episode, we are going to go into this place. We'll probably not go all the way into it. Like I say, there's some very nasty mobs in there. I'm wondering whether that bit there could be ruined, but it's difficult to tell. But yeah, we have met the enemy and been victorious. We have our base that we are carrying around with us. The Nomad is really on its way. I think I might even be able to get an oven from that space. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.